Give me a second. Back. Never mind. I was looking for something and then I realized that I'm right here. Yeah, and then I threw it away or something. I think it was a water bottle. Huh? No.
Chance to become AEW World Champion here in Great Britain, going up against King of the Champ. Catch all the action on pay-per-view on HBO Max this Sunday as we return to Wembley Stadium in just 4 days' time. And right now, what a way to kick off our broadcast by hearing from the challenger.
Oh, there's the last one.
The most pivotal match of this man's life is just 4 days away, Tony. And I think he's ready. I think you can look at him and see that he is ready. Forget about any injury, any neck injury. Forget about his time with the Death Riders. Will Ospreay is ready to step on the big stage. Oh, you ain't close to what you're saying, Howard. Let's. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a year since we last talked. I was going in for surgery. A year has gone by, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and a lot of, not gonna lie to you guys, a lot of doubt. I doubted if I could ever get back to this position after the surgery. And then if I ever came back, could I win the big one? People keep asking me what is it like to be the British wrestler fighting for the most important championship in the world of professional wrestling. And to understand that, you need to understand what it's like to be a British wrestler. See, long before AEW and long before New Japan Pro Wrestling, this is where I started in this country, up and down, in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and many the big towns, bro. And then you throw yourself on this ring. This ring, beams and boards from Friday to Sunday. You look at your wage packet, and it weren't even enough to pay the rent. So what do? I get up Monday morning, 6 a.m, and I take myself to work on building sites. And I've done that every single day, bro. I'm grafting for this man. All to fly the flag for the UK. All to represent every single fan that's seen me from the top of the country all the way to the bottom. All to show people that the UK truly is where the best wrestle. And a lot of people would have hated it. Me, I loved it. I loved being in the foxhole with boys and girls that were following the same dream that I wanted. I loved learning from the icons of British wrestling like Doug Williams, Greg Burridge, Mark Haskins, Jody Flash. I love paying tribute to the ones that aren't here anymore. Guys like Chris Travis, Ryan Smile, Mad Kurt, and Scotland's own Lionheart. All in the name to find out if I really am the best. And being honest, when you mention the best in the world, it's really hard to look past our AEW World Champion Kenny Omega. Now, fair. Now, Kenny Omega's not here tonight. But that's fine, I know you're watching at home. I want you to know something. There isn't a man alive that respects you more than me. Up and down, you have done matches all across the world, your accomplishments, your accolades. There is no one that has been better as a wrestler in this decade than Kenny Omega, and I'm fine with saying that. But all that respect went out the window the moment that you mentioned my son. He's a new hero after I lose to you. That ain't gonna happen. Because I've got some promises that I've got to make to you and every single person watching. Promise being this Sunday, you're getting the Billy Goat for sure. Sunday, I'm going to give you the match of your life, bruv. Sunday, that stadium is going to be left with memories of a lifetime. And my promise that I make to you right now is you don't want a man that's looking after a boy. Dad, we're fire up now, Scotland. Let's go. There is a debt that needs to be paid, mate. There is a debt that needs to be paid, and it's been waiting for far too long. There is a debt for the ones that saw me from the start, for the ones that are here right now, to my mum, to my dad, to my wife, and my boy. It is time to bring it home. And you, Kenny, are going to help me show my boy that heroes are just ordinary people that can do extraordinary things. This Sunday, I am taking it all. Here we.
Typical standard promo, but did its job.
The go home show.
Less than 4 days away, Raw challenges Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship, potentially the highest stakes matchup of either man's career. But kicking off the action tonight.
Oh, what the hell?
Semi-final bout in the
That's up
Continental
next.
Cup. Who moves on
That's
to
my first match.
That's your Jon Moxley.
Your opening contest is a semi-final match in the AEW Continental Cup Semifinals. Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, he is the AEW Continental Champion, Jon Moxley.
As is the case with all Continental Challenge Cup matches, there is absolutely no time limit. Everyone is banned from ringside. There must be a winner. 4 men remain in the tournament, Tony, but only 2 spots at Wembley Stadium, all in London this Sunday. And of course, the winner will win the first ever Continental Cup and will become the Continental Champion that Jon Moxley holds right now. That could all end tonight against Claudio Castagnoli. What a challenge, let me use that term, what a challenge this is for Jon Moxley to retain. Jon Moxley's Continental Championship is effectively frozen throughout this tournament. If Moxley loses tonight, that guarantees that we will have a new champion on Sunday. And of course, still to come tonight, the other semifinal match, Nigel McGuinness taking on the violent artist Kyle O'Reilly.
Man, them starting off with this match,
in
right?
the finals on the line in both contests coming up tonight in Glasgow.
So you can't guarantee that.
Jon Moxley,
Yeah,
the
but
athlete, the apprehension as he hopped over the
Like,
barricade
they-
and back for the last
They
time.
could literally,
Castagnoli shared the ring last year.
what?
they could literally pull off a shocking twist and have Claudio win this match. I think it's possible Claudio wins this.
That's wild.
Let's see what he can do tonight. You know what? One thing about this match is caliber, and intimidation is such a big part of Jon Moxley and of Claudio.
And then they got to play the damn song again.
Intimidated tonight. Look at Jon Moxley. Well, he knows what's ahead of him. Big deep breath, and here we go.
You know what I missed for Claudio's entrance?
From Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds.
When Claudio Castagnoli wore the initial part of the Death Riders before the mask, they would just go into the crowd with a big red light and he'd just be standing somewhere. Like there was one where there's like a staircase, right? Like this.
It was impossible to get a word with either one of these men today, but I kept.
They would have like a staircase like this and it like went up like that and there's these 2 like little like 3 little chapel windows. He was just standing in one of the windows with all like the red light on him and they would just like come up the stairs and they just see like this Greek god standing there and then come up through the crowd. Oh my god, it was so cool every time.
I need to find that entrance. Oh, you're actually looking it up?
I know the entrance.
Tony, I mentioned the last time these 2 ships went, Claudio Castagnoli got the win and got the 3 points. But in the Continental Classic last year, it was Jon Moxley that would go on to win the tournament despite the setback for Claudio Castagnoli. Well, of course, that's what makes the Continental Classic so unique, the round-robin competition. But in this Continental Classic,
Oh, you found it? It took you that long.
Mark Briscoe, he's going to have to really
get his head on straight after that tap. He stepped into battle. Emissary of finals. The Death Riders. You're exactly right.
Look at this.
Hold on.
Look at that. Yeah, let me turn it back a bit. Look at this. Dude, it just looks so cool, dude. He's like a statue coming to life, bro.
And focus on his opponent. Take a look at this. How about this entrance? Wow. What an intimidating sight.
Slow start to this one, both men getting one another out. Moxley, we're going to be racing together. We're going to win the number one part of Castillo.
Introducing Mark Briscoe's opponent from Switzerland.
My favorite one is when he's in like a big like corridor and he's about to face Adam Cole for the TNT title, and Adam Cole's looking dead at the camera, and he walks up. He's like walking through the backstage area, and then he pauses and finds like a TV, and he looks right at the TV. It's Adam Cole just staring right at the camera, and then he just goes, and then just keeps walking. He looks so cool, dude.
You know what would be very interesting? I just thought of this. What if there was a thing in wrestling where we were to do like a Mission Impossible thing where we were to like being like,
Tell me, come down from like the rafters.
no, like the the whole mask thing.
You mean pull off someone else's mask? Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Man, that would have to have some crazy tech for that.
This, of course, has been the
You would need some crazy tech for that.
that.
This one was also cool. So cool, dude.
Since you're standing, can you give me a water, please?
So you're just gonna initially take my spot.
For the pinfall, like Jack fires that left shoulder up.
What do you do against Claudio on the mat? He is so prolific. When he's standing up, you can't really outstop him. Really?
The interesting thing about this match is the Death Riders, we know,
They catch.
train together so
Oh!
successfully.
Can you imagine if you actually let that go and you actually hit the damn screen?
It's gotta be tough for Moxley and Claudio to pull out any surprises, anything that the other hasn't seen in training.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Oh boy, John Moxley goes down. Obviously, these and the story with Will Ospreay proved that members of the Death Riders work together, work out together, train together. Look at this. Oh,
Moxley, double leg takedown, and now a figure four leg lock. Attempted on the outside, trying to go after the vertical base. The tall Swiss Death Rider, Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli trying to alleviate some of the pressure. Of course, the match can't finish on the pinfall or submission. Must take place inside the ring. As Claudio a double leg of his own.
Oh God!
Just two baldies going at it just to see who can grow hair as fast.
Stick with us as Dynamite continues in Glasgow.
Big question is when does Big John Silver get it?
We have no idea. Excuse me.
And the final of the Continental Challenge Cup. The attack interest. This is the judge required. Moxley has not been the same since he walked to the barricade. Let's go. The fight, as always. Moxley sends Claudio to the outside, and now he's on fire. Look at Moxley hurting. Here it is again. Watch this. A thunderous crash here at Glasgow. Well, I tell you, John Moxley's greatest weapon, he has many, but it may be his refusal to concede an inch. Right hand raining down from John Moxley. Repeated blows, but Castagnoli is coming into play. Finally dropped the tail of Moxley. Sunset Moxley up. Uppercut. Moxley staggers back. High foot delivered to the jaw. Just back on his own. Under. Open. He's doing that. How much these two know each other? How much these two respect each other? What if we are having their time? But who's going to win is the question.
I didn't know that.
Moxley and Claudio return to their feet, fans. AEW's back in the U.S. takes over Highland Heights, Kentucky on Saturday, October 3rd, the Truist Arena. And the Grand Slam Franchise match on Monday. Our first trip to Paris coming up on Tuesday, October 6th. Be part of history. AEW Brickyard actually finished that Tuesday night. Senate being filed on Wednesday, October 14th in North Carolina. Then Jose in St. Louis, all that information and more. TVX.com. Moxley goes down after Yoli. Still undefeated. It is so hard to keep Claudio down because not only his conditioning, but because of his overpowering strength. John Moxley's been pulling himself up a lot this back. How much did it take? Moxley ready for the uppercut back. Something you mentioned. This was match with the uppercut of Castagnoli that was John Moxley undoing the last time these two men met. Moxley prepared for that backslide attempt into the cutter. Now looking for a Death Rider. Drop step by Castagnoli. He transitions over. Oh, man. That's cross. He's got the arm, the future arm bar. The first game, Moxley trying to pivot on his hip, move his way to the ropes. Now up to his knees, rolls through the Moxley. Castagnoli maintains his grip, brings Moxley to his feet by his neck. Oh my God.
This is like a technical submission match.
These are the surprises that we're talking about that these two men train those faces together need to break out. John is finding a little hand button to get the break. I cannot see the John Moxley off. He's got this advantage here. Look at this.
I don't know. Why do you know
His submission effort. Claudio realizes how close his feet were to the ropes. But Moxley, he transitions now into the cross arm breaker. Well, you're right, Claudio, but he's reached out. But he's very tall. He's not going to reach out. The grip strength of Claudio Castagnoli is such that Moxley attempted to bite the hands, bite the knuckles of Hill. Strengthen out that arm, and now Moxley is looking for a head and arm submission, as well as he attacks the grip of Castagnoli once again.
Well, it's not a match, it's a struggle. I mean, these two athletes.
Claudio frees himself from the triangle, and now has Moxley. The giant swing. Round and round goes Moxley. And Claudio Castagnoli pouring it on the Continental Champion.
Yeah, who's balling?
Moxley, notice he had his hands around his head.
Probably Claudio.
Arms dangling out back to the head.
He has been balling.
Claudio stepped through. Looking for the sharpshooter, but instead Moxley countered with a pinfall attempt. Oh, right, oh, takes Moxley off his feet into a pinfall. Two. Moxley able to kick out.
What an uppercut. And given to John Moxley to come back quickly from that giant swing, he's still wobbly, but he still has plenty of offense left. Whoa. Or at least he did.
And Claudio, no. The uppercut was so powerful that it knocked Moxley out of the ring. Perhaps Moxley's only saving grace in this match, in this tournament, Tony.
Claudio took one step out as we saw. You can see the Continental Cup right above John Moxley.
As you mentioned, this is different from the first stage Continental Classic. It is.
Here's the thing. If Moxley's gonna win, do they give the winner of the other one to McGuinness instead of Kyle? We've already seen Kyle and Moxley like on 100 billion occasions. So
Yeah. And even then, Cameron, even if they give it to Kyle, and let's say they have Kyle win, I feel like if they were gonna have Kyle win, they should have done that like the first time around when they were feuding. You know what I mean? Neutralize our like when there was.
oh my God. Okay, that was way too close. Can I borrow the backup battery? Can I borrow the backup battery, please?
I don't know if that gave you motivation or what, but Moxley is still in this thing. Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Elbow sleeve, he's winding up that right arm. Drop to his back.
why do I have a feeling Moxley's gonna?
He's gonna.
Claudio just pulled Moxley
They're
out
making
back of his
Claudio
hands.
look too good in this match.
He's got the arm thrown. But
There's another one. Yep, right here. Paradigm shift. Yep. You kicked that on one?
He kicked out at 1, bruh.
Okay, that's it. Stop. Yep, another paradigm shift. Or actually, that's right here. Yep. Told you.
Oh my God, he kicked out. This effort kicked out.
Okay, now pull up. Now.
Now that should be it.
That's
That has to. Is Claudio actually gonna beat freaking Moxley?
Dude, I would love to.
That would certainly like carry a whole lot of tension. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
He's tapping. He's dead. He's dead. It's over.
He's done.
To John Moxley's left arm earlier in this match.
He's up. Wow.
Yo, is it safe to say that John Moxley kind of like pulled a Super Cena in that match?
Kind of.
Like they were like doing some nice technical wrestling, but then for like a good most of the match, let's say most of the match, Claudio Castagnoli was absolutely killing John Moxley.
Pretty much.
And then just out of nowhere, hear that shit. That's making me turn.
John Moxley this Sunday at All in London Live.
Well, a little bit of that.
That other semifinal match is still to come tonight on Dynamite, but coming up next, a gargantuan trio match. The
Dude, I got so scared. All I heard was Gargan.
My man is so worried. that Gargano was about to leave WWE.
Oh my God! Why did you have to say that? Alright. Be honest. Have you seen spoilers?
No.
And I asked you, but you know what? You know what? Because it's not going to affect me.
Why?
You don't want.
Excuse me?
You don't watch with me, so it doesn't affect me if you don't. Still, spoilers are bad. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. They're gonna do Kyle once again. Like, it's.
Bringing out the stars.
Oh, he's wrestling?
Yes.
Wait, it's a trios contest for the other team?
Young Bucks. Young Bucks.
But trio.
Yeah. It's Adam Copeland and the Young Bucks against
So what the hell's Christian?
No idea.
I think that surprises anyone the way Christian Cage has approached this tag team match. I think Copeland looks at it like, you know what? May the best team win.
Have we heard Christian Cage said to Adam Copeland a few days ago?
Christian
Let him know
Cage
that
just
he's going to trust in the Young Bucks because they have more
Yes.
to do this Sunday at All in One in defending their AEW World Tag Team Championship.
The damn song is so good. By the way, did you know it was Sol Luca's birthday today?
No, you know that a couple of days ago, on Monday Night Raw, posted the resources for Look, man, I love the Young Bucks, but Jesus Christ. If feel like every big pay-per-view, they either have some big featured match or they're in the World Tag Team title.
Potentially, debatably.
There's one way or it's one or the other.
It's literally one way or the other. Like last year's all they were in a big random match. Swerve and right?
Mhm.
The year before that, weren't they in the tag title match with like the Acclaimed and FTR?
I believe so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and then the year before that, they were in the World Tag Team title match with FTR.
And their opponents, Brian Cage, Jake Doyle, and
Damn, they for real about to job out to the Bucks.
The Don Callis family once again springing into action, attempting to spoil the party here tonight.
The Don Callis family is just filled with jobbers.
Essentially, they're talented jobbers, but yeah, they are essentially
Brian
jobbers.
Cage, Rocky Romero,
A lot.
and big Jake Doyle would love
Especially Rocky
to
Romero.
disrupt the AEW World Tag Team
Bro,
Championship.
they could use Rocky Romero or Trent Beretta every week to put somebody over. You know what I mean?
It's weird.
I mean, at that point, like think about it.
Yes, he is Mr. Nevada.
Don Callis kicked out Kenny
Elbow
Omega,
tie-up,
Konosuke
then
Takeshita,
Copeland and Jake
and
Doyle
lost
set things off to their respective
because
sides.
what they weren't doing really well, right? For him,
Mhm.
is that right?
Says Copeland.
Yet he still keeps around Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta, and
He
Jake
wants
Doyle,
Hope to do it again.
and even Mark
Hope will
Davis.
not back down. I mean, what a. We're taking a look.
It's so
not only
confusing.
at
Logically
great
speaking,
wrestling
makes
and
no
wrestling,
sense.
we're
Like
taking a look
same
at
with
the
Hachistera. All of them
You know,
just
there's
job
no
out to
time
other
to
people,
great success to Copeland has had.
especially the Bundy
They've
guys.
wrestled over the years. Wow, and I don't know if he can match the streak.
Tomorrow's
now
guest
Jake
on
Doyle.
Insight is Trish Stratus.
Yeah, that's the one from Canada.
Doyle, double back elbow. Talking about the success, the career, the
That's
legacy
gonna
of
be
that
nice.
Cage. Similar success as well, but
Why?
can they galvanize that legacy against Matt and Nick Jackson? We will find out this Sunday at All in London. You can join us on pay-per-view on HBO Max. Visit hbomax.com/AEW.
Can we talk about it though?
Tag team perfection there.
This is basically how every AEW Dynamite.
Neutralize the size advantage. that
There's
Doyle
like one
and
big
Cage have.
featured
Romero
match that is
is the phrase. He's very
made to
familiar.
just be a banger for a banger, right?
Multiple
Or
tag team
made
battles.
to be a banger,
RTG
right?
I think we've covered this before.
Japan.
There's always some. No. We didn't fully cover it. We only covered that they just do random title matches for the sake of the title. You know what I mean?
Standing tall.
Mhm.
Which, to be honest, is kind of what WWE is doing with the women's title.
brothers, but
Mhm.
Rocky Romero
With
has
Raquel
been so
and Sol
successful in many
Sol Ruka won one match. And she
And
immediately getting
I
another
mean,
match.
internationally, Tony, he's been
With Raquel Rodriguez.
side of the
Who
Young
beat,
Bucks.
who took the title off her, but yet they don't even really have a storyline or rivalry. You know what I mean? I appreciate the type of events. Same with like Kyle Fletcher, Commander. I appreciate it. But why? At least with Sol Ruka, it's like, oh, she won a match. Now she gets a title shot. Sure. How did Commander get a title shot? That's gonna be my number one example every time. How do you get a title shot?
I don't know.
Anyways. On this thing for AEW, especially Collision.
Mhm.
Literally every match on Collision is someone they either like someone they feature prominently, a tag team they feature prominently, or a trios they feature prominently, and then like a guy from Ring of Honor. Best example, this past Ring of Honor, not Ring of Honor, Collision episode had the Bang Bang Gang,
Mhm.
and a just random match with Shane Taylor Promotions. Just so Bang Bang Gang can get their money, I guess. It wasn't set beforehand, nothing.
I mean,
It just happened.
I'm not Tony Khan, so I don't know his perspective. Right.
Or half the time that Brody King wrestles on Dynamite, it's always like Brody King in singles match with some random dude, beats him up, and that's it. It's very formulaic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like besides like the main eventers, or like basically the world heavyweight title storyline, Dynamite and Collision are practically the same. Just watch the POE. It's like, oh, okay. And then if you have a question on why the hell the match is happening, you just be like, hey, Drew, what's the oh, okay. Just Wikipedia. So and so beat so and so, and now they have a tournament. That's all I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a great match. That's how it feels for a lot, especially Redemption. Why? That pay per view, that piece of it. Even other AEW fans have seen it. Said that it just really did not need to exist. It was just there.
The vertical super.
Anyway, to say something positive about AEW, because I feel like definitely they definitely have a and sometimes those promos are like Will Ospreay and I'm way more excited for all than I am
Oh no.
I'm pumped.
It's going to lift you right out of the ring.
Honestly,
Good.
just because the
Nice
casino
stage. Now positioning.
and plus the other matches.
In the ropes instead. Brings him up from his carry. That middle row. Dangerous territory for Nick Jackson.
No, they're going to announce the real title.
I don't know.
On the Wikipedia. Last time I checked, it still said TNA. Sure, anything that to be announced. After this episode, there's only been a collision. So,
It's reactionary for Nick to go to his brother, but I think right there, 3 times.
it's real weird how they handle
With the hands back, inadvertently takes out his own partners and gets flattened by the ring of the superstar. Look at this, man. Jaw is set. You see the expression. Watch out. Here comes the scour. Oh, there it went. Super kick. Intercepted. Left by Jackson. Working in tandem.
They got a little super.
Okay. Blocked by a pair of boots and Nick Jackson now under Romero. Into the fray.
That's where now.
Oh, he hit him short. Almost a rehab for what we saw the Vince McMahon 2 years ago. Now,
Oh, look at this. Taking a page out of the Death Riders playbook. And guess what? It's the 3 wasted guys from TNA. Rocky Romero was in TNA for a little bit. And then Brian Cage, former Impact World Champion. Jake something. Now known as Jake. It's bad. Because TNA is so underrated. TNA is underrated. Put some respect on TNA, bro. Cowboy Bebop.
That's right, man. All right, can I go on the tangent? What people in
What? I already did that last week. Ouch.
Every time, never works. There was literally no doubt in my mind that they were. Literally no doubt. I had no doubts. Is the legend going to be in Scotland? Hey, you remember last time they were in Scotland? I was on randomly taking. You remember that?
Uh-oh.
It's Christian.
Here comes the hole.
Hey, that's Mr. Kennedy.
And it will be this man,
There's Christian.
Page, slowly striding to the ring. With the AEW Championship title belt and the microphone in his hand.
I declare this match. Your father is
Now
dead.
that we got this love fest out of the way, Young Bucks, sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business.
One of my favorite catchphrases.
Now, there's
Yeah,
something
sometimes
you
it
know
plugs it in when
that
it
I do
happens.
not associate with people that are beneath me. And as far as tag teams go, that's exactly what you are.
Are they doing the Bailey chant?
Now, don't get me wrong. There's no doubt how influential you've been over the course of your career, but there's a real difference between that and being legends like myself.
They're saying no.
Yeah. That is
The
the
type
Bailey
of
chant, right?
legends they
Are
name
they actually
matches
saying
after.
Bailey?
The type of legends they name
Turn it
pay-per-views after.
Turn it up.
I think it might be.
And this Sunday at Wembley Stadium, with the tag team titles on the line,
Turn it
some
up.
people are calling it a
But
dream
can't
match.
hear the
It's
chant.
just another day at the office for me.
It's
You
because
all
it's
are
so
gonna find out
faint.
firsthand
Turn it up.
the difference
It's the
between
faintest
influence
chant.
Jim.
and legendary.
I gotta get like right next to the damn speaker. Of course, he turned it up right when they stopped.
Don't.
Come on, man.
Right, so they've named matches and they've even named pay-per-views after you guys. But let me ask you this question. Have they ever named a company after you? Legend?
Okay. That was bro's one rebuttal.
Last week, we accidentally super kicked you in your face. But if you keep running your mouth and talking down to us this week, it won't be an accident.
The AEW World Championship title match, the Tag Team Championship title match is 4 to
Oh! That broke down quickly.
Wait, breathe now.
Copeland did not want this to come to blows. That much is clear. But there will be nothing holding
No, I was
these men
waiting for
back this Sunday at All in London.
Hey, Young Bucks.
Cope's the only man standing right
I heard
now.
you have a
Once
father.
he gets to his feet.
That's what I want, bro.
Christian
They're chanting.
and Copeland. The AEW World Tag Team
But they're saying, who's your dad?
At least for now. What will be the story this Sunday at All in London when Matt and Nick Jackson challenge the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. A man still to come tonight. We will hear Natural Jacob Freeman, MJF, the number 2
I might have a hot
in
take.
this Sunday's Casino Gauntlet
I
match.
might have a hot take.
And we will also hear from the number 1 entrant, the AEW National Champion, Andrade El Idolo, tonight from Glasgow.
Ever since MJF's return,
Plus
I
our main event, Swerve Strickland.
The main event is Swerve Strickland versus Jack.
To cap off the action tonight in Glasgow. Plus the AEW
that's up next.
Continental Challenge Cup Semifinal round match. Who will face John Moxley this Sunday? Will it be Nigel McGuinness?
Nigel McGuinness at least like the Oasis song as a theme. That's not up next. Well, Nightingale's coming up.
Why is she coming out?
Okay, so
Where is she?
And this woman will put her AEW World Championship on the line this Sunday at
it's gonna be Mercedes Moné coming up.
Wait a second.
Oh,
That's an audio. Seems to be connection in his head. It seems to be Mercedes Moné, the challenger this Sunday.
huh?
Well, this is your last Dynamite as champion, sweetheart. That's right. I took away you speaking to your fans. I'm taking away this stupid hand. Not smiling so much now, huh?
The damn long fingernails, bruh.
That's the thing you're focused on.
Yeah, because it's so noticeable.
You're trying to win that title. You ain't trying to break it.
We need some medical attention for Will and Nightingale fans. We'll try to provide an update as Dynamite continues in Glasgow.
No comment.
Yeah, I'll figure.
No comment. I'm gonna move on.
Who's winning?
They might give it to Nigel McGuinness,
Yeah.
because it's in England.
It's okay, Greg. You know the hardest part
Hmm.
about this match with Kyle and Nigel?
What?
It's either Kyle O'Reilly wins and we get another match we've seen at least 5 different times within the past year, or we have a person who is a full-time commentator beat a guy who is a full-time wrestler. I love Nigel McGuinness, but that doesn't fully look good for Kyle O'Reilly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in a weird spot. I'm gonna mind Nigel. I hope he has the. Good. Right. I'm actually so disappointed that they're not going to I'm being legit honest. I am for certain the women's casino got me better than the match last year. So I'm really sad that they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Especially since the win last year was Athena and she didn't really get like a chance to actually run.
Vacation because we are here.
Who the hell is that?
That's Mark Davis.
It was all in a week, and a lot of money was on house from high stakes matches.
I'm back from Croatia. I'm feeling refreshed because all whoever wins the world title match between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega on the other side is going to have his prize, because you see, Mark Davis has drawn a number, and if that number gets called,
Wow.
he is going to settle his score with Andrade, and he is going to roll through this casino gauntlet match, and he is going to bring to the
I'm so excited for the Casino Gauntlet coming up in Wembley.
Oh yeah, especially if they have surprises like Ilya Dragunov.
I'm so ready.
I think that's one of the reasons why I was disappointed with the men's Casino Gauntlet last year. It's because there was like no surprises.
What the frick, dude? Did they just advertise that Nigel McGuinness and Kyle O'Reilly were going to have a match up next, but no, they...
I'm telling you, Mark Davis is the type of man in this type of match that can prevail.
Let me guess. Good old MJF's going to show up. Oh, hold on.
That's the thing that'll never change now. Is that it's each time.
One of my favorite catchphrases. Cut my music, cut my music.
Oh my god, you know what that reminds me of?
What? Gunther has a YouTube channel.
Huh? Where'd you get this from?
From the Santi's at Reddit video.
He has a YouTube channel?
One second. Now I'm sure you're wondering, where is Andrew El Idolo? And I'm here to inform you that I paid off a couple of gentlemen to, let's just say, one off before Wembley. So he's not here tonight. Sorry. But you know who is here tonight? None other than your one true champion with a one brain.
Yo, let's be for real here. Let's be for real here. Bro just stole this
But
gimmick.
let's face it, folks. Let's face it. It's not like what Andrew
This is
does is
literally just the real
exactly
world shit.
revolutionary. I can do what El Idolo does. Come out here wearing a t-shirt like it's your bro in your chest. That's easy. Come out here wearing fake jewelry. Whoops, 1 second. Check. Take a photo with a hot chick. Champ can do that. Although if you're in Scotland, finding a hot woman's pretty much impossible. Hey! Alright, cameraman, in the States, this is about a 4, but here in England, that's a 10. Good enough for me. I'll take a photo with you, sweetheart. But before I do, last but not least, I have to say a really crappy catchphrase. So, I have one question. How you know?
Oh!
He's right there.
Hello!
Hello.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Wait, if he's the champion, then why is he in the match?
In the casino gauntlet match, this Sunday at all.
Well, they just killed two birds with one stone with
on HBO Max.
Kill two birds with one big stone.
Andrade, the national champion. And of course,
Hey.
MJF, only a champion.
Anyway, back to the Casino Gauntlet discussion.
The true champion.
But Tony,
I feel like that's one of the reasons why I didn't like the men's Casino Gauntlet last year. It's literally the one surprise was Juice Robinson.
And he could
I like Juice Robinson.
potentially become
Okay.
AEW Men's World Champion once again. But
You know
the
what I mean?
journey starts 4 days from now at Wembley Stadium and all in London.
Hello, Scotland.
You just made the list.
This is the biggest
Wait.
the highest stakes. Stakes that I'm grateful for because I've wrestled Kenny Omega in the stadium. I've wrestled Will Ospreay in the stadium. I have wrestled for the world title in the stadium. I know how important that is. And as the first AEW champion, I understand how important that is. It's something every man and woman in AEW should want to do, including me, world champion again. And that's why I'm entering the Casino Gauntlet
That's
and
what
all
I was
in
saying. I was about to say, it's
for the
the Casino
chance
match.
to once again be AEW champion. But I wanted to make it a little more interesting. Get a little momentum heading into all in. That's why I spoke to Tony Khan. And this week on Collision, there's going to be a 6-man tag team match with Jericho, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Commander versus Tommaso Ciampa, Nick Wayne, and the member of that rat bastard Don Callis' family, Mark Davis. And it's going to happen right here in Glasgow.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright.
Finally, we get straight. This might actually be a short episode of AEW Dynamite. Because is there any other matches announced for this episode?
Where's it there?
Other than Swerve and Perry.
Not that I can think of.
Two conglomeration members to reach the semifinals tonight. He has to go through a man with a bum leg. And that man has to be Nigel McGuinness.
I'm still waiting for them to freaking announce who the hell Rodeo and Hangman are facing.
That's what I was thinking.
And we know John Moxley is
That
waiting
might
for
be-
the wins
I think O'Reilly's going to lose. Here's why I think that.
of the Continental Challenge.
Kyle O'Reilly is part of the conglomeration, and I have to assume the conglomeration is going to be a part of the trios match at Wembley Stadium with the Bang Bang Gang, the Dogs, the Demand.
Yeah, he's got the Oasis.
Like he's going to be a part of that trios match with alongside his rest of the members of conglomeration and the Demand and the Bang Bang Gang and the Lethal Twist and Brodito and Hangman Adam Page and the it's like 7 teams right there.
Oh, you have to use the bathroom? Here's the thing, John. You're forgetting about another person that's part of the conglomeration that could sub in for the trios match for Kyle O'Reilly.
Pretty much.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm thinking I said you're forgetting that there's another dude in the conglomeration that could be in that trios match with Roddy that not named Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, I know Mark Briscoe, but like
No, Ishii.
maybe. But it just makes so much sense for McGuinness to be the one to face Moxley at Wembley.
I
Because he's
guess
from
because
one.
he's British.
And Nigel has done that throughout his career. He's one of the greatest technical wrestlers that we have
That
ever
match would be really
seen.
good. I
The
would love
question is,
that.
goes back to what you're talking about with the bad wheel, so to speak. How's he going to avoid Kyle O'Reilly?
The bell sounds. The semifinal round match in the Continental Challenge Cup is underway. Nigel dropped to a hold, attempted trying to bring O'Reilly down to the mat.
Can we just admit
direction?
that the Continental
O'Reilly down to the seat
Championship is
position.
basically just
Remember this match?
the
Continental
catch
Challenge
can
Cup.
wrestling
Absolutely no outside
championship.
interference, no time limit. There must be a
Like the
winner,
technical
and that winner
wrestling title.
will face John Moxley this Sunday.
Yeah,
Nigel anchored O'Reilly in place. O'Reilly extends the hand. Nigel's unable to bring O'Reilly down to the mat.
Wait,
That's a
okay, so
dangerous
who
place
do
to
we
be.
have
You mentioned
confirmed for the casino
Nigel's
box?
technical proficiency, Tony.
MJF,
But Kyle O'Reilly,
Nick
among the
Wayne,
most dangerous
Commander,
athletes in the AEW locker room when it comes to
Tommaso
Submission Net Wrestling, just as
Mike Bailey,
finalist John Moxley
Mark Davis, who's
sat down not once but twice to Kyle O'Reilly's
Jericho.
floor.
That's 8 people.
Really can dismantle you piece by piece. And they'll try to do
Wouldn't
that.
be surprised if they
Every
have more
strike that Kyle O'Reilly hits you with has a destination. That
I'm
destination
still
is
still waiting
a
for
great
confirmation of
target
who the
and
hell's
right
going
on
to be in that
target.
trio.
Guys, here in the midst of the biggest year of the week,
Pissing
or
me
excuse
off.
me, biggest week of the year for AEW. It is all in week. And this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max is the Collision, the final stop.
The buy-in starts at 8 a.m.
Following Collision, you'll be the
The 8 a.m. is the buy-in. So if you want to wake up, for the buy-in, you got to wake up at 8 a.m. for the buy-in. Dude, we're gonna be consumed with, at the very minimum, maybe like 4 or 5 hours of wrestling, maybe 6.
Probably more than that.
Oh, and it's on a Saturday too with Ola. Oh, oh, never mind. No, it is. Oh, and it's on a Sunday with AAA and Heatwave and All In. God, it's like Forbidden Door, Great American Bash, and freaking Slammiversary in the same day.
Hey, we're gonna have to be dealing with that for WrestleMania
Nigel reacted last week.
That's gonna be Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania Night 1.
Nigel went after the mask.
And I think a AAA event on the same day as Night 1 of WrestleMania. And then I think on Night 2 of WrestleMania there's WrestleMania, and then I think there's an AEW that might be announced for that.
Guillotine by Kyle O'Reilly. Nigel
Like, yikes.
frees himself, wrenches the arm of O'Reilly. O'Reilly gets hit with text. The leg, and now wrapped by shots. Leg swept out, and Nigel immediately comes up clutching that left ankle.
Man, Kyle O'Reilly hitting with everything that time.
But Nigel, he was trying to get out of the ring to evade Kyle O'Reilly, but O'Reilly a step ahead of McGinnis. Now Nigel, you can see very clearly hobbling on that left leg.
These two men are one victory away from Wembley.
Victory away from John Moxley, who will advance to the Continental Cup Final. Will it be Nigel McGinnis? Will it be Kyle O'Reilly?
What?
We will find out tonight.
As soon as it hits 12 o'clock today, we should all text mom after. As soon as it hits 12.
where the openings are open. That's great of a pin control. Look at this.
Nigel attacking, not just the ankle, as we saw people go to the left arm of Kyle O'Reilly. We saw John Moxley lead his semifinal round match with an arm injury. That would be something that bears honoring as the culmination. Put his foot up into the center. It looked to me more on the calf than on the ankle or the Achilles.
Well, the fans were booing Kyle that time for starting the leg, but you do what it takes to try to win a match. I agree. Oh, Nigel is just amazing what he can do in the ring.
Oh, wait a second. Tower London. Now this time with the counter, predicament, and Nigel.
And with Nigel, there's muscle memory in there you just simply cannot erase. The way he counters, the way he moves the ring. But every time, and rightfully so, Kyle just comes right back to the ankle.
Elbows being exchanged, center of the ring. In the previous encounter between these two men, so stylistically similar, was 2 years ago at All in London when both men entered the Casino Gauntlet match. You could see the eye of Kyle O'Reilly dipped up from the strikes of Nigel McGuinness, but that's on their knee, rolls through on. Nigel kicks out. No, Nigel rolls up Kyle on. Open O'Reilly transitions.
Look at that, O'Reilly.
The arm captured. Kyle O'Reilly, you see that mouse underneath the right eye of Kyle O'Reilly. Nigel leaving everything he has in the ring, but wait a second, that transitions. Now it's Nigel's turn to punish O'Reilly. You saw O'Reilly immediately get that grip from off his eye, off his orbital bone, and Nigel puts through.
Great wrestling, great counter wrestling, but I thought, man, this is amazing.
Oh, now O'Reilly attempts the ankle. But Nigel counters. O'Reilly attempts to go through. Does the way into the.
Dude, this is a technical wizardry right here.
Yeah, it appeared that Kyle was under the rope, but he couldn't have get it.
Nigel desperately pawing at the rope. It's on the verge now.
By now we get
The big moment of the match, it's over in the win, like you said.
Let's be honest.
O'Reilly is up to the vertical position. Nigel goes uppercuts, rocking the choke for O'Reilly. O'Reilly changes tack, attacks the body, attacks the leg. Nigel side headlock to the rope shoulder. Oh, I think. No, O'Reilly. Still alive in the match. Still alive. in the tournament.
The Thunder's leg was preempted, or pushed, I should say, by the left pellet on the left side. One of his premier moves.
Now Nigel into the London Dungeon. Attack on O'Reilly.
Wow, so bad. Did they beat him with like a Tower of London or something? Wow, okay. Good for Nigel. Good for Nigel.
Yeah, good for Nigel McGuinness right there.
A disappointed Kyle O'Reilly, but how about Nigel McGuinness?
That up next.
Swerve Strickland one-on-one, but how about this trio match coming up next to Mind Dominion?
It's Bio World and the Brawling Birds against Persephone and Divine Dominion in a trios match.
Okay, so is Maya World defending the TBS championship against Persephone on the buy-in?
I don't know. I literally don't know at this point.
We'll have to see.
International title in the family, but with what we saw last week between Kyle and Kazuchika Okada,
What you saw is what you couldn't see is your lying eyes. Here's the deal. There's always competition amongst alpha athletes. But at the end of the day, what I expect from this family is you run the play as called.
How, what's your opinion?
Look, I said it last week. I trust Don. I trust this man with all my heart. I owe so much to him. So I am absolutely 100% willing to run the play at All In. I think the question then becomes, is Okada willing to?
Kyle, the most important thing is family. You can trust me.
I can trust you? I can trust you to do what exactly? Because I got jumped from behind by Takeshita last week, and you, surprise, surprise, were nowhere to be seen. So I can trust you to do what?
You're always thinking about yourself. Family, Kyle. Family.
The tension within the Don Callis family palpable as the three-way match for the AEW International Championship is just 4 days away. Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, and Konosuke Takeshita.
The following trio contest is set for one fall. Introducing her from El Paso, Texas. She is the CMLL World Women's Champion,
Stephanie has very quickly established herself as a massive threat here in AEW, Tony. And she is going to have two incredibly imposing teammates in this trios contest.
Yeah, the most dominant women's
Our divine dominion extends from the heavens to the underworld. Now rise, we're tag team champions enter the arena. And when you stand before us, we will bow down.
Joining her, they are the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Megan Day and Lita Cross, going to fight ThunderMania.
They have been akin to an overwhelming force of nature since Lita Cross and Megan Bayne set their sights on the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. And this Sunday at All in London, potentially facing their toughest test yet in the Brawling Birds, Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor. The Birds are going to have the hometown advantage, Tony. But Megan Bayne and Lita Cross, I would say, are going to have the physical advantage.
Yeah, it's pretty apparent. Take a look at the size of these two ladies, the demeanor. No women's tag team in AEW has ever gotten off to a better start than their 16-0-1 record.
Speaking of fantastic champions, the It Girl.
And their opponents, TBS champion, Lionel World, and Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter, the Brawling Birds.
As I mentioned, Tony, the Brawling Birds will be challenging for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship this Sunday at Wembley Stadium, All in London. Lionel World, the TBS champion. Unfortunately for her, she came up short against Willow Nightingale this past Saturday at Collision, but she still remains one of the hottest rising stars in the sport today.
No doubt what my world has brought into AEW. A lot of confidence, a lot of excitement. Speaking of excitement, can you get any more exciting than what the Brawling Birds bring to the ring? These two women just love to fight, among other things.
Like Kofor Pops.
Mhm.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Do you want well, what's everyone doing today? Because originally we said Lindsay Bar, then we said something for this like people. And you know who else I today?
Hater at the line. Swimming for the fences. Big collision in the middle. Extending reach. Megan, TNT champion, Vicky Hater. Trying to bring herself to the corner. Back into the hit. On a world. My Vicky Hater. Very nearly caught for 70 that point.
She's explosive and feeling right now. Obviously, taking.
Bridging suplex with Maya World, but in comes Megan Bain. No. Maya World effectively causes Doran with Doran. Megan Bain.
Damn, what a kick by Lana.
Brings down one half of this. And the focus back to my world. Now, a little retribution.
Oh, he's last night for both.
And the fans love every
When I heard about Dolly Parton like passing away, I was like, oh, that was one mom's favorite.
But he like a really nice person.
the champion. He's a tag team champion. The million woman. The TDF champion after 4.
He's been always involved in a lot of stuff. Put her favorite color. And even the British Royal Guard in front of Buckingham Palace, their band plays 95. On our, it's really cool.
This was prime Julia Roberts before Pretty Woman. Everybody says that Pretty Woman was like the best, like the movie that made Julia Roberts. She was good.
One of her first big ones before this was Missy Sika, and that was pretty good.
Circumstances where Darby and the title going on in his face ahead of his full Tonight I got answers, especially for Darby Allin. Let's talk face to face. Before you make your way down this ring, I need you to prove to me that you ain't got no weapons on you. Oh, what the hell? Either that was the luckiest pyro malfunction of Kevin Knight's life. Darby is totally defenseless right now. Oh my goodness. Kevin Knight may have put Darby Allin back in the hospital. Stephen Gordon right there. That's the sort of sting. You come to the crossheads. Who is ready for the video?
That's like spot on.
Right. Like they had to learn that really fast.
Yeah. That's so cool. Wow, he really like transcended to like it's man.
really can't find anybody who has done anything like even before the Republicans get federal center. Nobody really has any like like she got like okay for Mark. People tell me like there was an interview with her as well. Jessica Simpson was singing like a tribute to her at the she was so nervous and she forgot words twice. And I said you didn't even want it. Like she was so embarrassed. That's how that felt she was being like back in this awful and like get going. Like she was she was awful and she's like, no, she wasn't. She was hurt. Like she totally defended her. Like, she wasn't rude about it. Like the way she did it was like she couldn't even like anything happen. Like
Are we talking about Dylan McDermott's character here?
No, we're not even talking here. We're talking about
Dylan McDermott is hilarious.
yeah.
I totally forget he's in this movie, and then I find out, oh wait, he is in the movie, and I'm like, yeah, and then his like name doesn't get like brought up for like another 20 years, not until the CBS show Stalker, and then he's in FBI Most Wanted, which is
I wish Stalker would have went on longer. I thought that was a good show.
oh that was I thought it was fantastic.
FBI is listening to with that energy.
We're going straight to the main event, brother.
Also has his eyes on settling scores with better than ever. And he was going to set his sights on the World Championship. Swerve Strickland interrupted Jack, talking that he lacked the killer instinct required to become champion. And Jack on a mission tonight to prove to Swerve that he could walk on those killers. He being Jack Perry.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't too long ago that Swerve said the same thing to Kevin Nash. That's very impressed with the fans here behind Jack. All right, here we go.
Bell sounds main event is underway. Swerve mocking this raucous crowd here in Glasgow for their support of Jungle Jack Perry.
Swerve saying, I'm here, man. You gotta believe me.
Chin. Jack Perry. Side headlock.
Yeah, I thought he was looking for the face. Snatch the side headlock.
Short the contact. Redirect that shoulder tackle. Sends Perry down to the mat.
We said it before, the Swerve came back from injury. I thought he looked stronger and in better shape than ever.
Undermine the confidence of Jack Perry. Poke to the eyes. Now Perry on guard. Low shoulder tackle. Sends Swerve reeling.
Swerve had said it never. He said, listen, you're not on my level. And I think Jack took exception to that.
Perry wants over Swerve Strickland. Steps up. Takes Strickland down. With that lariat.
This Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TNT. Collision. The final stop before all collision. The countdown is all in, and that's the buy-in starts this Sunday. Buy-in this Sunday 11 Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific time, and then all in on the live on pay-per-view on HBO Max, 1 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Pacific, just 4 days away. This Sunday. Wembley Stadium.
HBOMax.com/AEW. You'll join us on pay-per-view for our biggest event of the calendar year.
Look, some heavy hands from Swerve, man. He is slugging the side of the head of Jack Perry. He is laying him in.
Down throw. Perry to the corner, but Jack back there. Another strong top body blow from Strickland. Slowing down Jack Perry. Perry kicks the legs, frees himself from the grip of Strickland. Now Jack Perry, what does he have in mind? Over that top on the floor, Swerve laying on to the middle rope. Oh man, Swerve delivers a stomp square in the chest of Jack Perry.
Swerve not only showing great strength, but great balance to prevent from going on the floor that time.
Low drop kick, sends Swerve crashing down. Jack Perry from the middle, turn, ball, no, Swerve once again, using his power and into the post and off the steps. Jack Perry goes down and Swerve Strickland stands tall.
That's your guess. I know some references in the night. So, waiting. Julia Roberts. Like, but wasn't really well for her. Yeah, I think she was on. Julia Roberts was really she was young. Like, yeah. Yeah. Robert, Shirley,
All in one week. 4 days away from the White House. Swerve Strickland taking on Jungle Jack. And the Swerve said Jack Perry lacks the killer instinct to become a world champion. Whoa, the shoulders, the arms of Jack Perry. Really punishing Jack with this submission hold. Jack trying to free his left hand, doing everything he can. Notice looking for the ropes instead. A hair's breadth away, Swerve trying to rehook that arm. He does. Perry frees the right arm. Elbows to the back of the head, Strickland. Watch brilliance for Jack Perry, who intercepts. For a big pressure, maybe on the floor, but Jack Perry. The apron of the ring, and Swerve goes down high. Swerve just trying to go all the way around. Jack Perry circling in the second lead round, and he's not done yet. Here he goes. Between the second and third round, Jack Perry again. Jack Perry is gonna make it. Very not done. It's not a pound on the steel steps trying to urge on his man, Swerve Strickland, but Jack Perry has retaken advantage of this match. Perry trying to find his footing at the top rope, but wasting too much time for Strickland. And his footing was the right call, and it's not a good find it. Swerve Drop back into the ring, Jack Perry. Lands on his booty. Necessity of the moment for Jack Perry. Not sure that's what he intended. On pay-per-view. It's just still the ability of Jack to find with his activity he has had throughout his career here in AEW. Top of the chest, Perry toward the contact. Offering himself up. Swerve Strickland. Swerve changes levels. Perry goes through. Perry. Cross kick. Swerve flush on the jaw. Jack Perry looking for the knee strike. The team was rushing out the corner. What a house call that was. Jack Perry on the Swerve stop. Can he submit? Can he force Swerve Strickland to submit? Swerve wrenching at the fingers of Perry.
Yeah, it's working here, Excalibur. It's working. Oh, yeah, it worked. No.
No, Jack. Still with the legs hooked. Rolls over, pinning burn tick. Swerve. Pump those powerful legs, able to kick out Jack. Went for the knee strike, Swerve. Rolls through. Maintains control of the head of Jack Perry. Perry counters barely kicked out.
Yeah, many fans thought it was over, but Bryce Remsburg was right there. Wow, what a match we're having.
Perry the back elbow from the middle rope, hops backwards. Was attempting perhaps a poison runner, but instead Swerve. No, Jack. The Contadora blocked. Swerve. A handful of hair trying to bring Perry up from the mat. He does. He hooks. Jack. Big pressure. And Swerve seeming to tell Jack Perry, you were an inch away, half a heartbeat away.
Oh, Dawn's facing Mercedes Moné this Saturday on Collision.
What you did, and Swerve, despite the impressive effort by Jack Perry, your winner tonight in our Dynamite main event here in Glasgow.
Yeah, Jack Perry hanging with the former world champion.
Can I get the cash there?
Speaking of world championship.
This Sunday, less than 4 days away, our main event will be Canada putting the AEW Championship on the line against Will Ospreay in a emotionally charged battle for the richest prize in our sport. This Sunday, all in London, on pay-per-view. Let's take a look at the greatest champion of the chase.
Spiritual prince. I'm a hero. I'm your hero, huh?
Show's not over yet.
You've never seen me have anything more. You've never seen me enjoy it. For all the people that are going to watch me at the Tokyo Dome and watch me just not quite ready to grab that torch yet. You came into New Japan and you tore off my heart in front of so many people that I worked so hard in front of that. Well, look in the mirror. show you no mercy, you show no remorse. And how is that so much more different from when you disrespected?
One night for me! Oh my God! How can somebody else blood at the torture dog? Done black for revenge!
And I still think about that night. That victory made me not free. This is the biggest night of my life. When I stated in front of my family, in front of my wife, in front of my mom, in front of my kids.
There's a lot riding this. Just for you, your countrymen, and all your friends, all your family. You're gonna fail again.
I have to be better than you. I have to do it away from Donkan. I have to do it away from the Death Riders. I have to do it by myself. And I know I can do it because it's been a 10-year until I beat you.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Best to prove that I'm still the true champion.
And I'm going to do it with honor. I'm going to do it with pride. And I'm going to do it when it matters the most.
That is it. That was it. That is Dynamite. That's a shorter than usual